TV, here with the one and only Master Knowledge himself, Spencer Fearon.
Thank you very much for the accolades, man. I'm blessed, highly favoured, and I'm keep on pushing forward, man.
Nice one. So obviously they've just weighed in, Tony Bellew and David Haye. Just want to know your thoughts on the weigh-in, on the weight for both guys and the condition they're looking.
There's not much to read into it. Was David Haye last time at 224 for the fight? First fight, 224, so he's 4 pounds lighter, that's not major. What was Tony Bellew, 216, right? Yeah. And now he's 6 pounds lighter. So it shows like Tony Bellew is showing you that I'm actually a cruiserweight, but I'm a cruiserweight fighting small heavyweights. David Haye's not the biggest of heavyweights, but he's physically imposing though. So, you know, you can't read much into that. You can't really, truly, you can't.
Obviously the first time out, David Haye picked up an injury. Do you think the outcome of the fight was because of that injury, or?
Well, of course we got to say that he was injured, but we don't know if he was going to gas out. Tony Bellew looked tired in that fight as well, right? But we can't really and truly read into that too much. The reason why we can't read into that too much, because what round did David Haye get injured in? Round 5, right? Was he comprehensively battering Tony Bellew up to that point? No, he wasn't. Tony Bellew was doing some very, very smart, sneaky things, touching down to the body, which weaken you, and we'll see the reverberation of that in the later rounds. So I'm not reading into that. Oh well, David Haye was injured, and that's why he lost the fight. He lost the fight because there was one man that was willing to go to dig and go that extra mile. Tony Bellew did that. Regardless of anything else, maybe he needed that bit of luck or that bit of fortune to drop on him for him to get the victory, and now for him to get another massive payday. But the worst thing you could have done is give a confident person like Tony Bellew is even more confidence. He's a dangerous guy, and he's got a better ring IQ than David Haye. That is no disrespect, and it's not a plug on your names, but I'm just telling you, the better ring IQ is a guy. Tony Bellew was a 3-time ABA champion. Tony Bellew was on a GB squad. Tony Bellew was a British Commonwealth European, right? European world title challenger and a world champion. What do you say? You think you get all that thing by luck? You don't get that by luck, brother. You get that by learning your craft. And not only that, there's a really good section on JD ringside, right? With Tony Bellew, and Tony Bellew's breaking down fights. And he looks at someone like Riddick Bowe, says he's the best inside big man fighter that I've ever seen. That shows you that the guy studies boxing. Yeah. You know what I mean? A lot of guys just participate in it. Do you understand? But unfortunately, they don't know what was, so therefore they definitely ain't going to understand what is.
Yeah. So do you think, obviously, Tony Bellew, he can box on the back foot as well as the front foot?
Well, he's proved they can box on the back foot. He was boxing on the back foot against David Haye. Yeah. It was being... you all remember is this? When, like, if you look at it, like, before the injury, I think on the scorecards, David Haye was up on the scorecards, right? By 2 rounds, right? If you look on that he was up on the scorecards, but Tony Bellew was doing the more clever stuff in that fight. He was doing the smart things. You know what I mean? He was doing the more genial stuff that I will see, that I will look on and say that is of a past era, of the times of Ezed Charles, of a time of Archie Moore. He was doing sneaky stuff in there. You know what I mean? And then when he was there, Shogun and rolling in front of counters. You can't really teach that. You have to study that to learn it yourself first. So your trainer has to study that and learn that before you can go and do it. When we're talking about Dave Cool and Ismail Salas is inexperienced above him, right? We have to say that. But when it comes to relationships with your fighter, Dave Cool is head and shoulders. He's a fantastic trainer as well. Head and shoulders above anything Ismail Salas. Ismail Salas has been working with David Haye 2 minutes. That's you know what I mean? Yeah. So we're going to see.
Yeah. So what does Haye have to do differently this time round?
I tell you what you have to do then. If that's the case, then no disrespect. Watch JD ringside today. I do a tactical breakdown myself and Andy Scott, and we'll tell you what it is, because I don't want to go over it no more. You get what I'm trying to say to you? I don't want to go over it no more. But I have to say to you guys, you two brothers, RingIQ, right? Yeah. You guys just keep on doing your thing. Everyone's got to start somewhere, and you just got to keep on pushing and keep on pushing and keep on pushing. You know what I mean? Because you know what it is? You have to be so good that they can't deny you, right? You go looking like you're going to get certain people going to be commenting on your things, and something is going to be negative, and you're going to delete it. Don't delete the negative comments. Keep them there. So when you get your boss, you're going to say, yeah, remember when you used to bitch on me? Remember when you used to say blah, blah, all the rest of it? People know what I'm doing right now. Do you understand? When I first started, people weren't so accommodating to me. People ain't really accommodating to me now. I don't care, because you can't do me. You can't do Spencer Fearon. I challenge anybody. I don't care how they want to think they know boxing history and that. Sit down, I'll destroy you. I don't care who you are. And you all know the names, But when they would come to mention, they could say, oh, well, are we too cocky? Are we this? Blah, blah, blah. And you get the idiots, oh, you don't know about, are you for real? I know more dates than a Muslim on Ramadan. You know what I mean? So I don't want to hear no talk out of no one's mouth. Period. I study this thing. I live this thing. Do you understand what I'm trying to say to you? Right. You know what I mean? So and that's what you got to go do. I'm going to tell you the next thing is this, like I'm seeing one guy, I'm seeing confidence going on there. But do you hear what Tony Bellew said? You know, yesterday, was at yesterday's press conference, Tony Bellew said, I've won already. You're not hearing that. I mean, Marcus Garvey, one of the greatest men ever to touch this planet, in 1936 stated that without confidence, you are twice defeated in the race of life. But with confidence, you won even before you started. Tony Bellew saying, I've won already. That's deep. Yeah. That is deep and it's profound. And we shall see what's going to happen tomorrow night, man. Yeah. You know what I mean? I'm not lying. I am properly Team Bellew for the simple fact that I've got love in my heart for Tony Bellew. Tony Bellew's a roadman. Don't care that he's from Liverpool. He's road. Tony Bellew's a man that could come down on the ends where I'm from and sit down and speak with the youths Tony Bellew's real. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that David Haye ain't real. Yeah. But I'm saying his behavior hasn't portrayed him to be real in the past, but now he's becoming real. But why is it circumstance where things ain't going in your favor that have to make you real? You should be real from the start, B. Peace, 2 fingers, I'm out. Put Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala first, you can never come second.
Thank you for talking to RingIQ.tv, bro. Take care.